To the Peninsula we go because a group of Hispanic voters are working to harness their power this election.
Yeah, in a community with historically low voter turnout, these voters want to inspire the next generation to use their voices. Veronica Macias joining us in studio right now to talk about this community effort and hopes to get more people out to vote this election.
Right, not just going out to vote for your president, but also getting involved with the issues locally in your neighborhood and having a voice. So we know that for years, the political experts, they've considered this voting bloc a sleeping giant. And they say that the Latino vote could play a key role in this election, but it all comes down to whether Hispanic voters actually cast their ballots. Oliver Santiago Mendez is learning all about the election process. He is one of several teens with youth community service from Palo Alto who are being trained to register people in San Mateo County.
We also want to give them the call to action.
Within the Hispanic community, there's an estimated 36 million people eligible to vote this year, compared to 32 million in the last election. Yet the fastest emerging group of voters is voting at a lower rate than any other ethnicity.
I decided to get involved with youth community services because I was told I'm defined as someone who likes to help out the community. And so seeing what this program offers, I felt like it was something I would be very connected to.
In East Palo Alto, where turnout has been historically low, groups like the League of Women Voters of San Mateo County, Anamatangi Polynesian Voices, and Youth Community Service are collaborating on a nonpartisan registration drive within the Latino community. By deploying youth ambassadors like Oliver, the goal is to get people engaged and aware of the issues impacting them at a local level. It's a lot to take in for a high school student, so his job is to make sure that he hands people a card and directs them to the league's established registration page, vote411.org.
We feel like our voices aren't supposed to be heard, but as we've seen today through the slides, our voices do matter. Even if it's 1 or 2 votes, it can make a huge difference at the end.
With a young face at people's door who looks like the community here and speaks their language, the effort is to reduce barriers of any uncertainty and complexity around voting. In a race that's neck and neck at a national level, the Latino vote could be consequential in swing states.
It's a voting population that's still in flux, and it's in a way, the younger generation's up for grabs.
We're also seeing not all Latinos are alike. National origin and generation matters. On the topic of immigration, a Cuban American in Florida will identify differently on the issue, says Camarillo, than a first-generation Mexican American in California. Still, if history teaches us anything, back in the 1990s, Hispanic voters mobilized after an anti-immigrant ballot initiative. It also galvanized Latino politicians for years.
Political power brings other kinds of resources to communities. And Latinos learn that and realize that voting power means economic power. It means cultural power.
He's not voting himself, but Oliver feels empowered just by canvassing. Well, on this day, he was getting his feet wet, his mentors having to reel him in before finishing off his list.
Well, I wanted to finish off this floor, so we wouldn't have to come back. And then I enjoyed the human interaction, being able to talk with others.
Oliver's then once shy and quiet demeanor transformed, fueled by hopes of boosting voter turnout. Because the voting data reveals that Hispanic voters played a crucial role in battleground states, it could lead to more attention on the economic challenges, housing affordability, and education issues impacting the Latino community. Plus, the Silicon Valley Community Foundation and the San Mateo County Elections Office, they've recently decided to get involved and also fund this drive. So it's expanding, and they're looking for voters just like Oliver, who this year can't vote, but will be doing so very soon.
Learning the importance of voting from a young age, such an important thing.
Very
Wonderful
important.
to see it happening on the Peninsula.
And then he's also taking the message home to his parents who haven't voted before. So
That's
getting
awesome.
everyone involved.
Planting those seeds, that's what needs to happen, especially at a young age, to get them excited
Exactly.
and share that with the community. So no, great story and great to see that, Veronica. Thank you.